Hey, brothers, men, do you believe that you are a good man, that your heart is clean, that you're mostly righteous? Well, then you are asleep. I've been asked, Deacon, Lent is not just about suffering, isn't it? They're right. But as men, we have a problem. And it might just take a passionate and extreme approach to solve it. Popular psychologist and philosopher Dr. Jordan Peterson observed that the reality of human nature is our capacity for atrocities, malevolence, betrayal, laziness, and inertia is pretty significant. So if you say to yourself, I would never be like those that commit evil, well, then you're naive. Every man must come to the realization and terms with the darkness within himself. Men, we're born in a fallen world with a fallen nature. We are all born into a culture that numbs us to sin, that our reality is not natural righteousness. We are shaped by our habits, our indulgences, and comforts. We have tolerated things that should have never been tolerated in our lives, and we are slow to cast them out. We have ignored sin that should have been crushed right from the very beginning. Have you ever seen the acronym WWJD, or what would Jesus do? Well, it's actually a good question. In Matthew 21, verses 12 through 13, Jesus enters into the temple. He sees that the courtyard has been turned into a marketplace. In his righteous anger, he overturns tables, chases the people out with a whip, and admonishes them for the corruption that they brought into his Father's house. So knowing that you are a temple of God, the question is, what evil have you allowed to sit comfortably inside of you? What tables are you willing to turn over or let Jesus flip over for you? There is no passive path to holiness. St. John of the Cross says, he who seeks not the cross of Christ seeks not the glory of Christ. Men, we must violently tear out sin, temptation, addictions, and distractions. If we do not, it will rule us. Again, Dr. Jordan Peterson challenges us. If you confront the suffering and malevolence, and if you do that truthfully and courageously, then you are stronger, your family is stronger, and the world is a better place. This week, we are preparing for a severe challenge. If you want to be a man of God, you cannot stay as you are. The enemy within must be destroyed. Tonight, on a piece of paper, write down every sin, indulgence, and temptation that weakens you, every vice, every addiction. Then make a fire, pray, and then burn that list. Ask God to purge it from your soul, strengthening you against it and not letting it back in, and prepare you for battle. Drop a comment below if you're ready to fight. The reading for today, the scripture for today, comes from the book of Psalms, Psalm 139, verses 1, 4 through 6. O Lord, you have searched me and know me. Even before a word is on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it altogether. You beset me behind and before, and lay your hand upon me. God bless you, men.